3 months ago, I built this build. I learned and practiced a new way of building trees by using the shape tool and shading features of Axiom. 4 months ago, I tried a new texturing technique I've never used before on this structure called light baking, where the shading is built right into the structure itself. This is done to give a realistic lighting effect, and I learned a lot about using different palettes for texturing here. 5 months ago, I collabed with Enchmu to make this epic burnt facade on what became the building to house my smelting array. I was very proud of the built-in pun, where the place I did all my cooking had burnt down. 3 weeks ago, I updated my PC to Windows 11. Why is that relevant, you might ask? Well, I was running out of storage on my PC and decided it could use a bit of a cleanup to rid of any unused files that might be taking up too much space. So without hesitation and apparently consideration, I went for the option that completely cleaned up my PC, unaware I'd be deleting my Minecraft world files. When I finally realized it was too late to turn back and my Minecraft world had been deleted. Well, that's only partially true because over time I have created backups of my world on my external SSD, a habit I knew could save my ass if I ever did anything like this. Thanks, past me. Well, it turns out the last backup I made was from 6 months ago. After no response of pleading with the universe, I decided to reframe my mindset. I asked myself, what did I gain from this experience? I guess I gained a greater urgency to back up my worlds. Who knows, maybe that will save me an even greater headache down the line. I'm not going to say I'm happy to lose the builds because that would be a lie. I also don't think I'm going to try to recreate anything. Instead, I'll be going a different direction with the builds, which can be an opportunity to try something new. In the case of the light baking build that used to be here, I can now do some other builds in the same style, and now this area can have a more cohesive style overall, similar to how I've done with other areas of my world. I once got a comment that my world resembled a Japanese countryside style, and I didn't know what that looked like before, but after looking it up, I couldn't go forward without an area completely dedicated to this style. It's a style that can be characterized by its scenic natural surroundings, such as its mountains, rivers, and forests. The architecture is traditional with some preserved historic buildings or farmhouses, and the agriculture commonly includes small-scale farms and terraced fields. And with my previous build wiped from existence, I now have a blank canvas awaiting its imperfect masterpiece. There are many details I could center on and explain, but there's one favorite of mine here. On the top of the structure just before the roof, there's a line of extinguished campfires shielding some stripped dark oak wood. I placed signs all along the back of these campfires, and from the front facade, only a small portion of the dark oak is visually revealed. This paired with dark oak trapdoors on the edges of the walls create a dark frame that outlines the base of the structure, almost like it was hand-drawn and the spaces between the lines were filled in with color. Going forward, I would like to complete this countryside theme with a few more houses and maybe some kind of agricultural farm. But for now, that's all I got time for, and this time I'm going to be sure to back up my world.